What's good, y'all? DC, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. What is good with y'all, man? Man, shout out everybody, man. My TikTok is turned up, man. I'm at 5K. Appreciate everybody, man. Also, the YouTube is doing stupid numbers, too. The YouTube, I'm starting to get some traction on YouTube. Shout out to that boy Chad Marks over there, Blood on the Razor Wire, for featuring my content. He done made me do stupid numbers too. Go follow that boy over there on YouTube and on TikTok at Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Alright, now I've teetered back and forth about releasing this information, and I've finally gotten around to it. First of all, I want to say all this information I'm about to give y'all is alleged. I'm sure there's always some underlying truth somewhere, but I don't have any proof sitting in front of me or on the internet. The folks back then at this time, they know what's going on. This court paperwork and court records know what's going on too, so I don't have access to that. So I'm just gonna go with allegedly. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn the notification bells on so y'all can know when I'm dropping, which is usually once a week. I'm really trying to kick out more videos to y'all, more than one a week. But as I commented and responded to somebody who said the intro was too long, the mission and presentation of this channel is deeper than just pressing record and getting in front of a camera. It's deeper than rap music. Now, this gentleman left a comment on the Patrick Carr video, and that's what this concerns. This is about that conspiracy. There's a whole lot going on, apparently, according to this gentleman, with apparently entirely too much information, but I believe this gentleman's a former prisoner. So here we go. DC, there's a lot I have to fill you in on about which stage Alabama is keeping hidden from public knowledge. First, Patrick Carr was not the trigger man who killed the officer. He was there, but was not the trigger man. There was a small group of young black men, but Patrick was the youngest of them all. Next, Myron Massey was a crooked cop who used to extort young black men, allegedly. Those selling drugs, his death allegedly was the result of corrupt drug extortion deal gone wrong. Powers that be tried to paint him as a saint and fallen in the line of duty, but that is hardly the case. Next, the majority of the story you recited is false. Donaldson's death had nothing to do with Patrick being disgruntled about being moved to another cell. Patrick had been being beaten by guards and harassed by them over the case involving Officer Massey. Believable. Many times, inmates are secretly and unethically tagged for abuse due to things placed in their files which fall into each facility, jail, or prison they are sent to. Patrick had such a tag because of the Myron Massey case. Patrick was in segregation at Donaldson because of his mental health and youth status. A small band of black guards at Donaldson were abusing Patrick. Unwarranted. Patrick had gotten fed up. He had sharpened a metal spoon about 5 inches long to a point, traditional shank, and stabbed Donaldson by accident in the course of attempting to stab Officer Coleman, one of the participants in Patrick's daily beatings. What are you? Any old convict can tell you this is the incident which prompted ADOC to stop using metal spoons and issue plastic ones. When have you ever seen a 10-inch spoon used anywhere? Shit, good point. But Thanksgiving? Patrick lunged at Coleman during pill call distribution as his segregation cell door was rolled back. These doors are like elevator doors. Coleman literally and intentionally pushed Donaldson in the line of fire, using him as a human shield. Something the Department of Corrections has kept out of the media for over 30 years. Donaldson was not involved in any of Patrick's beatings or abuse, well liked by the guards and inmates alike. He was a cool guy. Patrick was then sent to St. Clair Prison in the dead of night and was being beaten by guards, white guards, as he was being escorted across the recreation yard. Prisoners screamed from their windows and threatened to retaliate against all white inmates if they hurt Patrick. Patrick was put back on a prison van and sent to Holman Prison in Atmore, Alabama, where he was hung by guards. Donaldson prison guards were mysteriously and unexplainably at Holman Prison the night Patrick was hung. Why? Inmate Keith Brown, alias Pit Bull from Tuscaloosa, was well known and respected in the prison system until he gave statements used in the prosecution of Patrick for killing Donaldson. Pitbull was in the SEG unit and adamant about Coleman using Donaldson as a shield, but the Alabama Department of Corrections was hard pressed about telling Brown to omit that detail, although Brown maintained the whole of what he saw until his ultimate release from prison and his own death many years later. Eerily, coincidentally, Brown would go on to be stabbed to death by the son of the woman he was dating and physically abusive towards. Department of Correction holds a memorial service program at Donaldson at which his wife and daughter attends. The Department of Correction gives them an American flag, a check, a plaque, but won't give them the truth. Patrick was a mental health patient. Then he goes into some stuff about mental health, execution of mental health convicts and stuff like that. Patrick Carr was murdered by correctional officers and staged to look like a suicide. Nevertheless, such a law could not have helped Pat if it did exist back then, because it was not executed pursuant to the law, but pursuant to Southern Jim Crow justice. Now, my question is, why is Patrick Pick blurred out on your page, but Officer Donaldson is clear? Also, the decision to rename the prison came after Officer Donaldson or to rename the prison after Donaldson came from Governor Guy Hunt shortly after or before his impeachment for ethics violations. Lord, I done had to light the square. That's a lot to unpack right there. What do y'all think? Like I said, this is all alleged. No proof of none of this. Just a conspiracy theory from a gentleman left the comment. Y'all do what you want with it. Don't come for me. I just thought it was interesting. A human shield is crazy. That's really wild. That's really wild. And they was beating him everywhere he went, apparently, and that makes sense. You know, they really probably can just say anything they want happen. Not uncommon that COs go from prison to prison, that maybe they were there to do a quote fake shakedown or training or whatever, you know, whatever they wanted to make up to be at Holman, which is all the way down at the bottom of the state. That's hours away from Donaldson. Everybody knows that. Crazy. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate y'all, like I said one more time, for turning up the TikTok and turning up my YouTube. As I record this now, I'm over 300 subs, man. So, hey, we on the way. The message is getting out there. I appreciate y'all. Mess with the socials. Y'all know what's going on.